Severe weather conditions in Canada, floods and heavy rainfall. In recent days, a powerful weather system known as an atmospheric river has caused extreme rainfall, flooding, and landslides across large parts of Canada's Pacific Northwest, particularly in British Columbia. Record-breaking rain has forced thousands of residents to evacuate their homes, while major highways and transport routes have been shut down due to safety concerns. Emergency services remain on high alert as water levels continue to rise in several regions. Entire neighborhoods have suffered property damage, and authorities warn that more storms may follow. Climate experts say such extreme weather events are becoming more frequent and intense due to climate change, posing long-term risks to infrastructure, agriculture, and public safety. 2. Canada's military expansion plan. 400,000 reserve volunteers. The Canadian government has announced an ambitious plan to expand its military reserve forces to 400,000 volunteers, a figure nearly 4 times the current reserve strength. The initiative aims to strengthen national defense, improve emergency response during natural disasters, and enhance domestic security. Under this plan, recruitment standards will be relaxed, and volunteers will receive training in areas such as drone operations, disaster response, logistics, and vehicle handling. While the government argues that the expansion is essential given global security challenges, critics question the financial cost and logistical feasibility of such a large-scale recruitment drive. 3. Economic conditions and social challenges. Canada's economy is facing notable pressure due to global economic uncertainty, rising interest rates, and strained trade relations, particularly with the United States. New U.S. import tariffs have negatively affected Canadian exports, resulting in slower economic growth and reduced business investment. The Bank of Canada has acknowledged these challenges, noting increased unemployment risks and weaker consumer confidence. At the same time, inflation continues to impact everyday expenses, making life more difficult for middle and lower-income households. Rising poverty concerns. The National Advisory Council on Poverty has reported an increase in poverty levels across the country. Many families are struggling to afford housing, food, and utilities. The council has urged the federal government to introduce stronger social support programs and targeted economic relief measures to protect vulnerable populations. 4. Political landscape. Canada's 46th federal election. The 46th Canadian federal election, held in 2025, resulted in a minority government led by Prime Minister Mark Carney. While his party secured the highest number of seats, it failed to achieve a clear parliamentary majority. A major political shock came when Conservative Party leader Pierre Poilievre lost his parliamentary seat, significantly reshaping the political opposition. With a minority government in place, passing legislation will require cooperation across party lines, making governance more complex and politically sensitive. 5. Canada's international relations and defense strategy. Canada has increased its focus on international cooperation, signing new trade and defense agreements with countries such as Indonesia and strengthening partnerships with European allies. These efforts are part of a broader strategy to enhance Canada's global influence and safeguard its economic and security interests. Defense officials emphasize that cooperation with allies is essential amid rising geopolitical tensions and global instability. 6. Investment in science, research, and global talent. The Canadian government has launched a $1.7 billion, approximately $1.2 billion United States dollars initiative to attract top international researchers and scientists. The program aims to strengthen Canada's position as a global leader in science, technology, healthcare, and innovation. Thousands of academic and research positions will be created across universities and research institutions. Officials believe this investment will boost productivity, enhance educational rankings, and accelerate technological advancement. 7. Cybersecurity and espionage case shocks the nation. In a major national security development, a Canadian military intelligence officer has been arrested on espionage charges. Authorities allege that classified information was shared with a foreign entity, raising serious concerns about cybersecurity and internal security within Canada's defense institutions. The case has triggered a comprehensive review of intelligence protocols, background checks, and data protection systems across government agencies. 8. Technology advancement. Satellite to mobile connectivity. Telecommunications giant Rogers Communications has launched Canada's first satellite-to-mobile service, enabling mobile connectivity in remote and rural areas where traditional networks are unavailable. The service, priced at approximately $15 per month, is expected to significantly improve emergency communication and digital access in isolated communities. Experts say this development could transform connectivity for indigenous communities, travelers, and disaster-prone regions. 9. Social tragedy. International